Once upon a time, near a vast forest, there lived a poor woodcutter and his wife with their 2 children, Hansel and Gretel. The family was so impoverished that they often went to bed hungry. One year, a great famine spread across the land. The woodcutter's wife, who was not the children's real mother, persuaded her husband to abandon Hansel and Gretel in the forest, so they would have fewer mouths to feed. Reluctantly, the father agreed. At midnight, Hansel, overhearing the plan, collected white pebbles from the yard and filled his pockets. The next morning, the whole family ventured into the forest. As they went deeper, Hansel dropped pebbles along the path. When they reached the heart of the forest, the parents left Hansel and Gretel alone and returned home. As night fell, the children followed the path of white pebbles back to their house. Furious, the stepmother plotted again. This time, Hansel and Gretel could not gather pebbles. Instead, Hansel used crumbs of bread, but birds ate them, and the children lost their way. Wandering aimlessly, they stumbled upon a house made of bread, cakes, and sugar. Hungry, they began to nibble on it. Suddenly, the door opened and an old woman, appearing kind, invited them inside. However, she was a wicked witch who lured children to eat them. She locked Hansel in a cage and forced Gretel to cook for him to fatten him up. Time passed and Gretel outwitted the witch by pretending Hansel wasn't gaining weight by showing her a bone instead of his finger. Frustrated, the witch decided to eat both children. She asked Gretel to check the oven, planning to push her in. Sensing the danger, Gretel tricked the witch into demonstrating how to check the oven, then shoved her in and shut the door, burning her alive. With the witch gone, Hansel and Gretel found her treasure and filled their pockets. They followed the forest path and eventually reunited with their father, who had searched for them after their stepmother died. Together they returned home, now prosperous with the witch's treasure. They lived happily ever after, never wanting for anything again.